loves, my name is Gianna and today I'm going to teach you how to become a YouTuber. Now this video is for beginners, for people that are just starting off in the YouTube world. You may go and click on some videos and they may be telling you to get more expensive equipment or to look at analytics and views and numbers, and it may seem all so overwhelming and confusing and you're like, man, I just want to do this, but it's so extremely hard and confusing. I'm here to help you. Take a deep breath. It's not that hard. A lot of those videos, I can tell you, in my opinion, are absolute bullshit. It is a pet peeve of mine. I absolutely hate it when huge big YouTubers are telling people that are beginners just starting off, oh, you need to be watching your views constantly. You need to be watching your analytics constantly. You need to be following up with the trends. And you need to be buying all this expensive equipment, and just stop. You don't need any of that. So here are my tips and tricks to how to start off for a beginner YouTuber. Starting off with equipment. Now, all these other YouTubers may be telling you, go get an expensive laptop for editing, go get a microphone, go get a ring light, go get a tripod, go get this expensive camera. Don't listen to any of that. I am a firm believer in do not put money into something until you are getting money back from it. All you need for YouTube is your phone. You don't need a microphone, and you don't need the rest of it. Now, I did in fact get a tripod because I do like it to hold my phone while I'm speaking because it's hard to just prop it up on something. And as a gift, I did get a ring light, which is the little light, hello, you can see my shadow, is what is shining the light on me for better lighting. That's all I say that you need to start off. If you really want to be a little extra, you don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a fancy editing software or laptop or anything like that. You don't. Literally start off with your phone and CapCut. That's all you need. I'm not saying you can't upgrade to these things in the future, but I'm just saying when you're just starting off as a YouTuber, you want to figure out the fundamentals and the basics. You want to figure out how lighting works. You want to figure out how to record something or what the best angles are. You don't want to be focusing on all of this expensive shit, because the minute you go and you buy all of that and you do everything crazy, you drive yourself nuts trying to figure it out, and you finally upload a video and it gets like 3 views, you're gonna lose motivation and just drop it quickly. And then you just spent over $100 and some on all this equipment that you're never gonna use again. So for equipment, my advice, just grab your phone, start recording. Start shooting stuff that you want to film, whether you want to talk about something that you love, whether you want to go outside and film aesthetic shots, whatever the case may be, just use your phone and film. I recommend downloading a good editing app, which I personally use CapCut. I've used it for about 4 or 5 years now. I absolutely love it. So CapCut, it's free to use. If you use the free version, you do not need to buy the expensive version that makes you pay. You do not need CapCut Pro. When you're starting off, do not waste your money into video editing apps, because if you're just figuring out how to edit, you don't need to waste your money with all that too. All you need is a phone, and if you want to be a little fancy, maybe buy a tripod. Next thing, editing apps. All you need is CapCut. That's all you need. That's what I recommend for somebody starting off. Download CapCut on your phone and just play around with it. Just figure it out. Figure out music, figure out maybe shots, figure out how to do transitions, just figure out how to add text to a video. Because editing can be super overwhelming in the beginning. When I first started to edit, I was so overwhelmed and I was looking at a bunch of YouTube tutorials and I was like, oh my God, how are they doing this? What's this? What's a keyframe? I was so confused. But I say go in there yourself and just edit a little bit. Just add some pictures maybe and try and figure out how to do some text. Just try a little bit of the basics, you know? Don't worry about the super crazy editing, because it's a learning process. Because when you're learning something new, you're gonna have trial and error and you're not gonna be the best at it. My very first videos when I was just editing, my editing sucked. It wasn't good at all. but now it's a little better than what it once was. The next thing for your videos is music. Make sure you find non-copyrighted music. That is very important. I know, it's super tempting to go and want to add a Sabrina Carpenter song to the background of your YouTube video. But at the end of the day, your video will get this thing called a copyright claim. And what that is you are using licensed music that is technically belongs to somebody else. So then any money you could have made from that YouTube video will instantly go to them because you used their song. So that's why in the background of your YouTube videos, you want to use non-copyrighted music, which is completely free. You can go on YouTube, look up a bunch of them, and you'll just find a whole lot of music. And make sure it is non-copyright. I am big on that because you do not want to go and use a copyrighted song. That's the worst thing that can happen. So make sure it's non-copyrighted. The next thing is views and analytics. Now, a lot of big creators will be telling you, look at the views, look at the analytics, look at the trends of today, don't. When you're just a beginner and you're just starting off, do not look at any of that shit. Because the minute your brain gets into numbers and gets into this is a job and stuff like that, you're never gonna want to do it again. Because what ends up happening, your brain gets so hyper-focused on those numbers. So you upload a YouTube video expecting it to do crazy good. What if it gets 10 views? All of a sudden, you're gonna be demotivated, you're gonna be hard on yourself, and you're not gonna want to do it again. Don't look at it from that standpoint. Don't look at it from a business point standpoint. When you're just starting off, it's a fun hobby. That's all it is. It's a fun, happy hobby. And if you look at it that way, if you look at it as, I just want to upload things to upload, I don't care how many views it gets, it's cool if it does, it's cool if it doesn't, that's the attitude to go in with. Because the minute you think, this is going to make me blow up, this is going to be the one, this is going to be the one to get me views, you're eventually going to get disappointed if that doesn't go your way. And that leads me to my next thing. When you're first starting off on YouTube, do not get discouraged if you only get about maybe 10 views your first video, maybe 30, 100 if you're lucky. Do not hyper-focus into the views, into the likes, into the comments, or into the subscribers, okay? Numbers do not matter. I repeat, numbers do not matter. When it comes to YouTube, it's all about creativity and fun. I absolutely hate huge creators that go and tell beginner creators that they should be hyper-focused on analytics and be studying. And no, it's a fun hobby. That's why people like to do it. I'm not saying that stuff isn't important, but when you're beginning in YouTube, you don't need to worry about any of that at all. The next thing I recommend is YouTube Studio, which is an app you can download on your phone or on your computer. And basically you connect your YouTube account to it, and that's where it will show those analytics and those numbers and everything like that, which again, are not important until you get farther in your career. Now, the next thing is trends. You don't need to follow them, okay? You don't need to go and eat a whole Dubai chocolate bar because that's what's trending right now. You don't need to go and spread your opinions everywhere because that's what people are doing. Do what's fun for you. Maybe you want to play a video game that hasn't been relevant since 2013. Do it. Maybe you want to go and open Pokemon cards up, which I'm wearing a Bulbasaur shirt, which is kind of ironic, but do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Okay? I can't stress that enough. Create whatever you want to create. I'm not saying it's not good to look for feedback from your followers to see what maybe they want to see if you don't have ideas, but whatever you are passionate about, go do that. Do not worry about starting the next trend or following the one that's on now, because in the longevity of it, doing your own thing will get you farther than copying everybody else. And this is my most important tip. Listen to your audience. Maybe you get one comment on a video, you get your first subscriber. That one singular person is putting their time and effort to watch whatever you made, to see whatever you created, and they are taking a chance on you. Do not take that for granted. I hate YouTubers, influencers, whoever it is, that don't care about their fans or don't care about their audience. Because at the end of the day, and I can speak this for myself and for everybody, you would not be where you are without the people. And the fact that some people just want to disrespect them is crazy. So if your audience is telling you, hey, maybe you can do this a little better for a video, or maybe that, take that constructive criticism, listen to it, and put it into effect. I want to clarify, there is a difference between constructive criticism and hate comments. If someone's giving you constructive criticism, like maybe somebody will say, hey, for my video, your audio isn't the best because I don't have a microphone, I'm using my phone microphone. And I would say, you know what, you're right. And if they're like, hey, maybe you can improve on this a little bit, that is constructive criticism. Now, if somebody instantly goes and starts hating on the way I look, the way I talk, something like that, that is a hate comment. Do not listen to those. They are cowards hiding behind a screen that have nothing else better to do than make fun of somebody who's taking a chance. Because at the end of the day, everybody is inevitable. They're going to get a hate comment because there's going to be some asshole out there that is going to do that. Do not listen to the hate comments, but listen to your audience when it comes to the love, the positivity, and even listen to that constructive criticism. And another thing, if the hate gets too overwhelming, turn off the comments. They don't need to be on. Yes, any comments, whether good or bad, will boost your video, but if they're really getting to your mental health because somebody went and said, hey, I hate the way you look, don't let that get to you. Just turn off the comments or even block them if you have to. Because at the end of the day, you are your own person, your own thing, your own being, making something you love, and you're taking a chance at that. And I promise you, you will get more love and hate if you are a good person doing it the right way. And my last one is just have fun with it. Don't worry about when you need to post. Don't worry about how high quality a video needs to be or what type of the editing it needs to be. Just have fun with it. Just go out, record, and just live your best life, because the best YouTube videos are the ones that aren't scripted. They're the ones that are just fun and carefree. You don't need to go on a holiday trip and vlog it thinking that's what will get me views. No, you could be in your own backyard just doing your own thing, just hanging out with friends. That's all that matters. Do it in a fun and safe way. Your creativity is bound by you. It can be as endless as you want it to be, or it can be as limited as you want it to be. Do not let anybody stifle your creativity, whether you think it's because of a money issue, whether you think it's because of environmental reasons, or if you think if it's because of the people around you. You are you. Nobody can stop you at the end of the day. And whatever you want to put out into this earth, you go and you do that if it is fun, safe, and not hurting anybody. So yeah, so those are my little tips on how to become a YouTuber. And if you're just a beginner starting off, just have fun with it, just use your phone, and just practice on some of the editing, and you're good to go. If you guys maybe want a tutorial on how to edit a YouTube video on CapCut, or maybe you want a tutorial on how to do angles or something like that, please let me know in the comments. I'm willing to help you guys any way I can, because I'm a small creator myself, and I feel like we can all grow together. And I know a lot of people are probably watching this video being like, you have 1,000 subscribers. You're not a huge YouTuber either. Why are you out here preaching like you have so much success? I have another YouTube account called Planet Dork Peebs, where I have done compilations, I've done original content, I've done a lot of stuff, and some people, which you might be from there coming over to see me personally, is why I'm saying, hey, I've done this for a while, and this is what you can do. I'm not saying I'm a pro, but I'm also saying when people are trying to sell you bullshit, catch it and don't fall victim to it. Just have fun, stay consistent, and that's all you have to do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really like it. I hope these tips help you and make you feel a little bit better, because take a deep breath. It's not that overwhelming. It's completely okay. And I promise that you will do amazing. I'm here for you. I believe in you, and we can all become great YouTubers together. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. So